someone who used to be in the sex work industry, it is very like disheartening to see every day women talking about tricks. Why are you, what are you talking about? Are you a hoe? You a two? You a dancer? You a video girl? Like, what you do that you need a trick? Do you know what a trick is? See, y'all think a man who just wants to spend a little money on you because he likes you or just because he got it like that, you think that's a trick. See, what this started, I feel like, when Insta baddies or Insta models, when women started to aspire to be like that, that's when all the sex work and civilian lifestyle, that's when all the lines started to blur. You bitches seen sex workers on Instagram and was like, I want to be like that woman, not knowing exactly what was going on, right? You started to pick up on the language of these women or of other women who talk like this, right? We have a lot of women who talk about, oh yeah, a trick, a trick, a trick, a trick. These be women who are selling it. They need a trick. You get tricks when you're selling it.
Yeah, I mean, it's scary out here, man, because there's no line, like she said. Like all the women call themselves women. You know, every female calls themselves a woman, no matter what she does, and it's all do it got a lot to do with a lot of that. Instagram, the culture itself, black men, we have participated in this too, calling women bitches and hoes in our music and stuff like that. And but it's like that y'all double down on it. Y'all have doubled down on it to the point of no return. That's why we got women like Sexy Red and Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. These are the people at the forefront. Nicki Minaj. People who online outwardly talks sexually like that. That wasn't a thing when I was growing up. Like women did things. I knew women did things, but they did them behind closed doors. They wasn't out in the open talking about they looking for a trick and all this whole kind of stuff. When I was growing up, women were still looking for husbands. They were looking for men. They wasn't looking for a dude to just come in and just pay a bill and, contribute to their lifestyle and all this whole kind of stuff. They were actually looking for companionship. These days, these women will blatantly tell you that they are looking for men that's going to spend money on them. And then they don't want to be called a 304. They want to be called a woman. They don't want to be disrespected. They want the utmost respect. It's crazy.
And then a trick isn't even just a Joe. It's not a John. This isn't somebody who you're dealing with or who you got a session with. This is a man who's tricking on you. Tricking on you. He's your trick. Because you're a sex worker. Not because you're a civilian and you're just pretty. That's not a trick. That's a sucker, okay? Like, there's no difference. There's a difference between tricks and suckers. You're dealing with a sucker. You're not dealing with
I wouldn't even just necessarily say he's a sucker, man. He probably just a good dude that's probably see a woman that he like and he trying to pursue her, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these dudes, especially these days, growing up with our fathers in the household and stuff like that, a lot of these dudes are antisocial, man. They socially awkward. They don't really know how to speak to women. And, they use their resources to, that's their way of showing love. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes, some of these dudes are actually good people. And that's the sad part, that women are out here, doing men like that. And that's how y'all create these monsters. Y'all wonder why it's a bunch of dudes running around with a bunch of baby mamas and cheating on women and doing it, all this whole kind of stuff, is because they've dealt with these women like this who looked at them as a trick. You know what I'm saying? And then, when dudes wake up and they realize that these women are just using us, okay, well, we just gonna use y'all for what y'all good for then. And nobody wins in the end. I mean, the man kind of wins in the end, but it depends on how you look at it.
trick. Or you're just dealing with a nice guy. You're just dealing with a nigga who want to spend some money.
Exactly.
Why do you want to call these tricks? Why do y'all want to use sex worker language so bad? What's up? Why do y'all want, y'all want to sell pussy? You can just sell pussy if that's what you want to do. But cosplaying? Have some self-respect, man. Hey.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem, man. A lot of women, especially in the black community, they don't have any self respect, no morals. They don't really stand on anything. That's why these children are out here doing the things that they are doing, running the streets, selling drugs, killing, stealing, doing OnlyFans, stripping, and all the majority of them come from single mother households because these women have just normalized degeneracy. They have normalized, having kids by multiple men, or even if they not having kids by multiple men, they got a man or they got a kid or whatever, and this child is growing up watching them deal with different men and stuff like that. And like I said, these kids growing up and they watching this stuff and they thinking it's normal. They really thinking this kind of stuff is normal. Just having man, oh, it just didn't work. Well, he voted different from me. It's a lot of these. I'm seeing a lot of women breaking up their households over stupid stuff, and they bouncing man to man, and they calling this being strong and independent, living on Section 8 and food stamps, and these kids are growing up without fathers, out in the streets, committing crimes at 13, 14, 15, 16 years old. I'm talking about heinous crimes. It's more violence going on in the world today than ever before. And all of this stuff stems from not having fathers in the household. I'm gonna beat that. I'm gonna beat that all the way home. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest issue. If we get fathers back in these households, I'm talking about real men, not these dudes that y'all just running around letting blow your back out, and he running around and just not don't got nothing going for himself. I'm talking about real men who got something going for themselves, man. They can actually teach these kids something different, get them off the streets, cause that's what fathers do. Fathers keep kids out the streets, keep keep the boys out the streets, and the girls out the stripper poles. And a lot of these women have forgotten that. But keep doing what y'all doing. I'm going to keep reporting on it, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic. Hit the link in the description. You want tattoos or piercings? You in Dallas, Texas? Holla at your boy. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Don't be a lame like these women out here that want to carry themselves like 304s. Want to be respected as real women. Having all these fatherless home-raised kids. Bringing the property value down there where they go, man. It's insane. What's going on, my good people? If y'all in Dallas, Texas, and you're looking for a place to get tattoos or piercings, come holler at us at Finesse Gang Inc., man. Follow us right now on all social media websites as Finesse Gang Inc. on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, X, formerly known as Twitter. Wherever you see us at, hit that follow button. We do black and gray tattoos as well as color tattoos. It don't matter if you're dark skin, light skin, white skin, whatever. If you want lines, tigers, birds, flowers, butterflies, portraits, cover-ups, we do it all, man. If you want your nose pierced, your ear pierced, your belly pierced, Christina's, dermals, surface piercings, whatever you want, man, we can do it. If you're 18 years or older, click the link on this video or wherever you see our link at. Go to our booking site, book your appointment right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not next year. Click the link wherever you see our link at. Go on our booking site and book y'all appointment right now. What y'all waiting on? Let's get it.